Let's do it. Ugh. What's going on? Well, let me pop out this chat real quick, make it larger. What's up, guys? I literally just woke up 5 minutes ago. Let's turn on some music. Give me a sec. There we go. Oh my gosh. I literally, when I came in here and I was like, hey, give me 15 minutes, I'd literally just woken up 30 seconds prior. I set an alarm for an hour ago and I slept through it. I was up until like 4. So, whatever. Get over it. What's going on, guys? All right, hold on. Let's see who's in here. Hold on. Let me see if I can list off most of the people. All right, Alex White, Vincidius, Matthew O, Useless, GMS, Jeremiah Blackwell, Thizzy TV, Coop, JP, Taysaz, Baffo, Callan, Gora Kid, Crazy Nav. Oh, dude, now it's going way too fast. Okay, Tommy Burley, Curly Bird, Luke Jordan, Deadfish, Adam, Christopher B, Dollar Yen, Zows. This is waking me up. This is good. This is good. Dylan's almost an affiliate. King Smiles. All right, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Here, let's switch this over. There we go. All right. How are you guys doing? Yonir, what's going on, man? I just want to talk to you guys. A lot of you guys haven't seen my stream setup. Whew. I should have grabbed like a drink on the way down or something, like something to just sip on, like even just some water. Let's fix this. There we go. Oh, I've also got to change. I got to add some alerts here real quick. I just worked on them last night. Let me go ahead and grab them. By the way, Floho with 99-cent super chat, and also Adam Teese with $1 super chat. Guys, I am adding the alerts for the super chats right now. I made them in Stream Elements last night. Dude, Cerberus Icon, my man, with the $5. Thank you so much. Guys, if you want your name to pop up on stream, just give me 5 seconds. I'm throwing that super chat in there. Oh, if I can. I might have to do it on here. Yeah, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Are you switching to YouTube? No. No, so let's talk about that for a second. Why am I streaming on YouTube? So normally when you're a partner or even an affiliate, you're not really allowed to stream on other platforms. But I had a phone call with Twitch. I had a long conversation with them. And they're well aware that most of my Twitch following comes from YouTube. And so they're aware that every once in a while I like to stream on YouTube for just like an hour or so, and then at the end of the stream I'm saying, hey, I'm going over and streaming on Twitch also. So we'll do like a solid hour stream here on Twitch, and then we'll move over to YouTube. YouTube unsubbed me from you. Let's resub, man. Resub. Come on back. Peak Time Racing. Well, I like the setup, brother. Let's make sure we're signed into YouTube here. So we're going to grab these alerts so all your super chats and everything pop up on stream. Any thoughts on Facebook streaming? I mean, it's always good to try new platforms, and Facebook is really a great platform for getting, you know, getting stuff shared, right? But it's kind of, nobody really goes, no real gamers really go over to Facebook, you know? They're kind of there, it's really kind of full of moms. By the way, Jimmy Webbs, you ever tried vMix? Oh, the software. I did for a little bit. I struggled with it. And DJ Go Ham Gaming, you felt my channel take off. Keep rocking, bro. Dude, thank you so much for the $5. Joe Christie, thank you for the tips for setting up my stream. And Douglas Martins, hi from Brazil. I use your tips and streaming to improve my work as a travel digital influencer. Thanks for all the videos, bro. My dude, thank you so much. Yeah, I just don't really see Facebook being really a gathering place for gamers, you know? But give me a sec. Let me add this, let me get this overlay in here. There we go. How can I send it to myself? Dropbox? I can make like a text file and go and put it in Dropbox. I think I've got a text file. Where's that text file? Give me one sec, guys. I'm just trying to get these overlays in here. That's a pages file. Pretty sure for a little bit I had like a text file. Don't know where it went. Just so I can throw it in there. I'll make a new one. There we go. Save in Dropbox. Dude, Bioactive Gaming, man, with a $10. Thank you so much, brother. And Games to Gravity, first time watching you on YouTube instead of Twitch. First time here? All right, let's see if I can grab it now. Anxious Quiche, thank you so much for the super chat. Jason Benson, guys, I'm trying to get your super chats on stream. We'll get it there. Just give me a sec. Jason Benson, thank you so much for the $5. You killed it at streaming. Bob Bates with the $1.99. You inspire me to chase my dreams. Thank you for the $1.99. JD Image, thank you. Thanks to your videos, I started streaming. Guys, thank you so much. Give me like 5 seconds and I'll get this dang thing in here. I'm sorry I sound tired. If I sound tired, it's because I am. I got like 5 hours of sleep last night, and I woke up 5 minutes ago. There we go. There we go. Got it. Browser source. Yeah, so a lot of you wonder what I use, by the way. I use Stream Elements. All right, next super chat. Next super chat should pop up on stream, hopefully. OBS or Slobs? I'm a big OBS guy. I'm not a huge fan of Streamlabs OBS. Just every time I've used Streamlabs, I get some weird bugs. But yeah, I mean, I really wouldn't use Stream Elements anyway because I wouldn't use Streamlabs OBS anyway because I use Stream Elements. What's up, 9K Gaming? All right. All right. All the alerts should be on stream at this point. How do you live stream to 2 different streams on one YouTube account at the same time? Come on, let's see if it works. Hey, there we go. I gotta resize it. I think it needs to be a little bit smaller. Got it working. Dude, Floho with the $5. We love Facebook streaming as a family channel. Yeah, I think it could be cool just in general for streaming. I wouldn't use it so much for gaming though. That's all I was trying to say. Bioactive Gaming, my dude, with the $1. And DJ Go with the $2. It looks like it's working. Looks like it's working. Is it going back and doing earlier ones? Oh. It converts it to dollars. Interesting. All right. The thumbnail said we're talking about what? Branding, growth, Kelso, my dude, with the $5. Your YouTube videos have helped me and my 2 boys. They're almost affiliate level. That's awesome. And also Douglas Martin, Elgato USB or Elgato PCI Express card. Afraid of USB. If you have the PC, to plug in a PCIe capture card, absolutely use that. All right. So we talked. What did the thumbnail say again? I'm already forgetting. Branding, growth. Let me see if I can see it on here. It won't show up on my own. I can't see my own thumbnail. It's time you made streaming your career? Yeah. So let's talk about things. I'm going to try to answer a lot of your questions. Sponsors. That was the other one. Sponsors. They're all pretty much the same conversation, by the way. I just know a lot of you guys have questions about that kind of stuff. I figured we hit them for a little bit. Relax. Do some fun stuff. By the way, after this stream, just so you know, we're doing like a solid hour-long stream. After this stream, I'm going to be jumping immediately over to Twitch, and we're going to be making some new alerts. All right. How many of you guys, by the way, saw the last video where I was sitting in this seat and saw the little Easter egg on the computer? on my laptop that was sitting right in front of me, it said unsubscribe from T-Series. And I got a couple comments of people who saw it too. I know some people saw that. Did you guys catch that? Hybrid saw the T-Series thing? 9K saw it? Gamer Boy, of course I remember you, man. How is the PewDiePie versus T-Series thing going so far? What's the word? It was very subtle. It was just right in the corner. Swept Landros with the $1. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. You make your own animations? Yes. Yes, I've made all my animations. So, talk about branding and growth. And it's something I've said in a lot of videos. PewDiePie's 300,000 ahead. Good for him. Oh, 460 ahead. Dude, he's just destroying him. How close is he? What's he at right now? How close is he to a million or to 100 million? Dude, that's insane. So I use Apple Motion for animating. Once I get my little sprites and stuff, because I do a lot of sprite animations, right? Like 8 to 16-bit animations. Once I get the little sprites, I animate it all in Apple Motion. But we had a conversation last night on Twitch about sponsors. And it's kind of a hard one to do. Someone asked me if I get most of my sponsors by reaching out to them, or if I get emails from them and that's how I get my sponsorships. And honestly, I think the best way to get there's nothing wrong with reaching out to people, by the way. Like, you should be proactive in all you do. But like, I've seen a lot of people I've seen a lot of people like on YouTube or on advice channels or what, you know, kind of on like smaller to medium channels who still do brand deals, you know, channels with maybe my size, maybe even smaller, like 25 to 50,000 subscribers, like talk about their brand deals and talk about how they reach out to 100, they send 100 emails a day. And by the way, FPS Sky Standoff. Yeah, of course you can while still having a job. Lots of streamers have a job when they start and still grow. I think if you're sending out 100 emails a day, that's time that could be spent. I mean, that takes hours. I don't care if you have it copied and pasted or whatever to find businesses' emails and to send them an email. Like, I know people who do that. That time could be spent making more better content. And I've never spent a lot of my time. Let's go here. I've never spent a ton of my time reaching out to people. Like even right now, like this week, I probably get 3 or 4 emails a day from people. Lots of them are just garbage. Lots of them are you know, brands trying to get me to do free stuff. Like I gotta here, let me actually look this up. I'm gonna show you what company reached out to me. You guys have to see this. I'm not gonna actually show you the company because this it probably won't be the exact same one. I don't remember exactly which microphone. It wasn't this one, but it was something like this. Company's like, hey, we make karaoke microphones. And it was like a crappy microphone like this. They're like, hey, if we send you one of these, we want you to make a YouTube video about it. What? What are you talking about? So I didn't respond to that one. But so I get a lot of emails like that. I've gotten some disappointing emails from game developers even. What's the wrong one? I've gotten like some email from a game developer from a game I've actually played who was like, hey, you should make a video on how to use our game. I was like, that'd be cool. Let me send you over I'll send you over to my agency. They can tell you my rates. And they're like, oh, no, we're not trying to advertise through you. We just want you to make a video about our game. We want you to do it for free. And it was so disappointing. Like, you want me to make the video advertising your game, then you want me to put it on my channel advertising your game to my following, and then they said, oh no, but it's not advertising. We just want you to, we think it'll help you out too. And it's just like, no, make sure you know your value, you know. But I've only reached out to like 2 brands. I've only actually physically reached out to 2 brands, except for when I was at E3 last year. When I was at E3 a year ago, I did spend a lot of time like meeting with brands, showing them my Twitter, talking about them with, talking with them about what I do. But outside of that, I've really only made 2 contacts. All the other stuff is just kind of come into my lap because I've spent more time focusing on my content. By the way, Brutal Guts, my man, with the $2. I've always waited for sponsors to come to me, and there's nothing wrong with reaching out to sponsors, but I just think people spend too much time reaching out to sponsors and not enough time on their content. Your top priority should always be your content. If you, oh yeah, don't worry about this right here. That's just what happens. That's what shows up when I haven't gotten any Twitch subs that day. How do I make this my career? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about making this your career. I imagine a lot of you guys want to make this your career, right? How many of you guys want to make this your career? What programs do you use to stream and record? I use OBS. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Yes. XD. Nah. Absolutely. Yes. I do. Me. Definitely. Me. I do. More than anything. Yeah, buddy. My voice will warm up in just a second. What have you done wrong? All right. That's actually a good point. and trying to make this a career. What have I done wrong? I did something wrong for a while. I did two things wrong. I started streaming, like, most of you guys probably found out who I was within the last like 3 months, right? Maybe 4 months. I started streaming like 3.5 years ago. Not like hard. Like I didn't try hard, you know? But my first stream was like 3.5 years ago. Yeah, 3 to 4 months, 5 months, 3 months, 2 weeks, 3 months. Yeah, that's when the YouTube channel took off. That's when everything took off, was like 4 months ago. I started streaming like 3.5 years ago. And up until 4 months ago, I had 20 viewers tops. I think occasionally I got up to 30 if I was doing like a 24-hour stream. At the beginning of December, I was streaming for 20 people. And so I obviously made a lot of mistakes. And I think I had like a, maybe, I think I'd grown up to like 4,000, maybe a little less than 5,000 viewers, subscribers on YouTube. And then mid-December, I posted a video, that video called, Why Growth on Twitch is Almost Impossible. Because I've been doing content creation full time for 5 years. I've been a YouTuber. If you guys don't know this, by the way, if you guys aren't aware of this, I've been a full-time YouTuber for 5 years, just not on my own channels. If you guys want to see what I've been doing for the last 5 years. Here's a music video my wife and I did that has 15 million views.
Tyler!
This isn't it. This is an ad. Shush. Yeah, some of you guys know. Some of you guys know. A lot of you guys don't, though. So I want to give you guys a little bit of a background. So I've been a full-time YouTuber for 15 years. I look really ugly in this video, by the way. It's on purpose. That's me right there. Here's non-ugly me over here. So I've been doing music on social media with my wife for like 5 years. So this is me, this is my wife. She's the cutest. There's a shot of her, there's my pretty wife, non-nerdy wife. Anyway, so I've been doing social media full time for like 5 years. And so I kind of had an idea of how it worked. You know, I knew what YouTube videos did well and what didn't. But I've been trying to make, I've been streaming, kind of just dabbling with it for like 3.5 years now. But a little over a year ago, I decided I wanted to make it my career. I wanted like to really go hard and really give it a shot. So I started streaming every day. And that was probably my biggest mistake. My first mistake was just kind of dabbling with it, not really doing anything, not setting a schedule, not giving it an honest effort. If I started giving it an honest effort, like 3.5 years ago, dude, I'd be massive right now. And that was a mistake I made, is not really giving it an honest try. But yeah, so I started about a little over a year ago, like in last December, January of like 2018. I started streaming every day, and that was my biggest mistake. Because when you stream every day, you really don't have the time to create the content. I talked about this in the YouTube videos. You guys probably know this. I've talked about how Twitch is not a discoverable platform. Live streaming in general is not a discoverable platform. When people go to Twitch and people click on a game, it shows the top viewed stream down to the bottom viewed stream. And you are starting at the bottom viewed stream. Like, nobody can find you. Jake H, my man, with a $10 super chat. Hey bro, love your stuff. Are you familiar with Tim Ferriss and the 820 principle, or minimum effective dose for success at all kinds? I'm not. I'll check it out though. Thank you for the $10 super chat, my dude. But yeah, streamed every day. Couldn't make YouTube videos, of course, because I was streaming every day. My wife is the biggest sweetheart, and she was there for me. And obviously it was frustrating for her for me to be streaming every night instead of working on our music videos or something, and to basically every night at about 7:30, hey, gotta stream. T-Bacon with the $3.99. Love the content. Really has got me bigger. Good. Glad to hear it helped. If anyone leaves your band. But yeah, when you stream every day, you just don't have the time to do this stuff. You need to be making content outside of Twitch. You need to be making YouTube videos, Twitter videos, any type of content on a more discoverable platform. And then leading those people over to your Twitch channel. If you know how to video edit, make YouTube videos. If you have no idea, start making stupid Twitter videos. Film it on your phone. Edit it in iMovie. Whatever. There's so many free editing apps, especially on your phone. And if you just film Twitter videos on your phone, you're done. But yeah, just to give everyone a heads up what's going on. I do stream on Twitch. But I had a phone call with Twitch. Most people aren't allowed to stream on both platforms. I had a phone call with Twitch, and every once in a while I like to address this audience, get to know them a little bit, give them do a solid live stream on YouTube. And at the end, after about an hour, I'll jump over to a stream on Twitch. And today we're going to be making some animations. I'm going to make a brand new gifted sub alert on Twitch when we're done with this. Oh, I just realized I don't have the super chat stuff on here. Give me one sec. Let me add them to these other screens here. And then one more. Let's add it to this one. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. I just realized that we weren't going to see any super chats because of that. But yeah, so I live streamed on Twitch on Twitch every day for 5 to 6 months. And it did absolutely nothing for me. By the way, we are going to be after we're done with this stream, we are going to be moving over to Twitch. So the follow link to my Twitch channel is in the description below. If you want to jump over and give my Twitch stream a follow, your alert will show up on stream showing that you followed. Make sure you follow me on Twitch because we're going to be jumping over there right afterwards. No, my Twitch is just my name, Harris Heller. And I'm excited to start back up my personal YouTube channel. YouTube.com/Harris Heller. Well, it's not live yet, and there's a bunch of old vlogs on there, but I'm excited to do it. Yeah, the link to my Twitch is in the description below. What decibel levels do you aim for as a standard? Generally -6 is pretty solid. If your loudest point, like in your voice, if you can get it about -6, you're pretty much set. Dude, Khan, my man, any good tips on video editing and video editing software is free for PC? HitFilm Express is free, so is DaVinci Resolve. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Cerberus Icon, what program do you use for making animations and thumbnails? I use a software called Pixelmator. You can use any photo editing software though. You can use Affinity Design or Affinity Photo. You can use Photoshop. It all works the same. Yeah, a lot of people really like HitFilm Express. HitFilm Express and DaVinci Resolve are the two free ones I keep hearing about. And Floho, no, it's just, I don't know why it's reselling for more expensive. The 4K is an upgraded version. But yeah, after about 5 months, I backed off streaming every day because it wasn't doing anything and I wasn't able to make YouTube videos. I decided to back off to 3 days a week, and I'd spend those 2 extra days. I went from Monday through Friday and I started streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday instead. I backed off and I spent Tuesday and Thursday working really hard on making YouTube videos. And that still took a while, probably still took another 6 months or so to grow. But after about 6 months, I made that, that's a Twitch sub, by the way. That little guy right there. Hakil, my dude, with the Twitch, with the Twitch sub, my man. Thank you so much. I'll get over there to Twitch in about half hour. By the way, we're going to be on Twitch. We're going to be making a new one of those alerts. That's what we're going to be doing today. If you want to see how I animate this stuff, that's what we're going to be doing on Twitch after this. But yeah, no, so I got offered a job. What happened was I got offered a job in esports. I got offered a job in the esports industry in November, this past November. And by the way, I do have some editing tips. We'll be doing that on my Twitch channel afterwards, Con. But I got a job offer, and I needed to take it. Twitch wasn't making me any money. I have a wife. I needed to support my family, and my wife and I talked about it. And I said, you know, if I can't turn this into a solid career, if I can't start making money in the next month, I got to take this job. It was out of state. We were going to move to a different state. It was a new company wanted to start an esports organization, and they wanted me to run it, which is amazing. It's amazing, an amazing offer. And yeah, I talked about this in a video a little bit, but I know a lot of you guys haven't seen all my videos. But anyway, I put my head down. What I didn't say, I put my head down and I started making 2 videos a week, and it wiped me out. Making 2 of these videos a week and still streaming 3 days a week. It would have been in Nevada, by the way, which is great. It was actually like near my parents. My family's from Nevada, and my wife and I have been talking about starting a family and all the things. They would have made me the face of it too. Like I'm still talking to them, by the way. They actually want me on more now that I have an actual gaming following. But I knew it would have been a 9-to-5 job, and I knew if I'd taken it, I would have had to give up. I would have had to stop. So I said, I got a month to make this happen. If I can't make this happen in a month, I got to be done. By the way, Con, I'll be there. Love your vids. Awesome. I look forward to having you there, man. But anyway, I put my head down and I did 2 videos a month, or 2 videos a week. And I remember filming this video, getting this idea for just addressing the issue that everybody feels. Like all of you guys feel what I feel. That's why you're here. All of you feel like it's impossible to grow on Twitch. And I know that feeling. I streamed every day for 6 months, and it was so frustrating. At the end of those 6 months, I was still doing streams for 0 people. It was so frustrating. Like every day for 6 months. And this is the camera I use. This is a $3,000 DSLR with a $1,600 lens on it. This one is also a $2,000. These are my YouTube cameras, by the way. And then I set them up for the stream. And yeah, nothing was working. It was so frustrating. And I knew if I made that video well, it was gonna do really well. So I spent extra time on that video. The why Twitch growth is almost impossible. I put so much extra time into it. Like the title, I spent 10 minutes talking with my wife about the title. Like, how can we name this? I need to make sure the word Twitch is early in the title so the algorithm picks it up. It needs to be worded properly so that people see it and they go, I want to know, you know? The thumbnail, I usually spend about a half hour on a thumbnail. I made like 5 before I picked one. And I'd never gotten like over 1,000 views on a video on this channel. And I spent all this time on it. And I posted it, and the next morning it had over 10,000 views. And like I had 4,000 subscribers. And I knew I did it. I broke through. I've done it. Now I got to keep it going. I understand your feeling about the 0 viewers, knowing it from almost 3 years, doing something wrong. Yeah, if you guys are in that rut that I was in, if you guys are in that rut where like you can't get more viewers, you need to be making YouTube videos or content outside. It can be Twitter videos. I know some people like that Lance. If you guys know the streamer called Lance who makes those funny Twitter videos. I mean, Lance gets less than 1,000 views on his YouTube videos, but his Twitter videos get 1 million views. just because his videos are catered to YouTube, or his videos are catered to Twitch. It's just him holding his phone out like this, you know, taking a video like this, talking, and then editing, talking the other direction. You know, those are Twitch videos. They are prime for Twitch. Nobody really watches those on YouTube. So if you don't want to learn to make like full-on professional YouTube videos, make some Twitter videos like that. But if you really, really want to grow on Twitch and you're having a hard time, you need to be making content. And the biggest question I get is like, well, what kind of content do I need to make? You know, I'm glad you're still with us on Twitch and YouTube. Your vids have helped me so much start my own stream. End of April, Curly Bird, my man. Good luck with that. I'm excited for you. Getting the Blue Ember Go XLR, thanks to you. Got affiliate code or something so I can give you credit? I do actually. In the microphone video, by the way, I think all the links are in there. If you use any links in my YouTube videos, by the way, I do get a small commission. So if you guys do want to support the channel, and you want to buy some equipment, please use links in my YouTube videos. Did you teach yourself how to edit? Yeah, I'm 99% of what I do, I taught myself. When I started making these YouTube videos, like music videos with my wife, I did have a friend who was a videographer that edited one or two, and I watched him do it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so much easier than what I was doing. So that kind of gave me a start and an understanding of how it worked. But for the most part, yeah, I watched YouTube videos, you know, dinked around with it until I figured it out. Before starting Twitch, should your YouTube channel already be off the ground? No. You should be streaming. If you're starting, you should be streaming at least once or twice a week on a schedule. If that's all you have time for, give them a landing page. You don't want to link people to your Twitch and have nothing there. You want to have streams that's why they're going to follow you. Like, have past broadcasts there for them to see, you know? What's the best budget microphone setup? I would say it's like super budget would be that toner mic with the Behringer 80. I mentioned it in my video, by the way. I talk about three different budgets of microphone setup. It's the one where I'm comparing the three different microphones. It was a pretty recent video, but so if you're looking for an audio setup, make sure you check out that video. I give three different suggestions in the end. Do you use Final Cut in Motion, Mr. Mop? I do. I do all my editing in Final Cut, and I do all my animating in Motion. In fact, if you guys have missed it, after this stream, we're going to be making a brand new sub alert on my Twitch channel. So make sure you follow me on Twitch. Link is in the description below. Thank you for your vids. My Twitch stream has grown considerably from taking your advice. Just managed to pull YouTube subs over as well. Dude, JT Corpse, congratulations. But yeah, that's what we're talking about. You need to be making content on other platforms and bringing those people over to your Twitch channel. That's how you're going to grow. Oh, Flugan, my dude, with the $10. You thought just because you're on YouTube, I would come. The viewers are lit, making videos and getting stuff done for my channel before I go to boot camp. My viewers that come like what I'm doing now too. That's dope. Thank you for the $10, man. But yeah, so make sure you follow me on Twitch. We're going to be jumping over there in about 20-25 minutes. So anyway, that's kind of my story. And that's why I suggest making YouTube videos. My YouTube videos have made my Twitch career for me. I didn't really change what I was doing on Twitch. I started doing more just chatting. I love doing just chatting on Twitch. Like hanging out with you guys, answering questions. By the way, Dirt Devil, I'm not going to complain about my number of subscribers. I'm very happy with my number of subscribers. I mean, 4 months ago, we had less than 5,000 subs. We've had incredible growth. I'm not going to complain at all. But that's about the only thing that's changed since I was streaming for 20 people. Now that I stream for between 150 and 200 people, I just do a little bit more just chatting. I always start off the stream with at least an hour of just chatting before we get into games. Any Windows apps for editing you recommend? Yeah, HitFilm Express and DaVinci Resolve are both free editing apps. If you're looking for something professional, Premiere is probably the way to go. I'm not a big fan of Premiere, but it's probably your best option on PC. But you guys, yeah, learn to edit. There are video editing apps on your phone. Thoughts on podcasts through Twitch? That's an important question. Podcasts are a great idea. Podcasts are a great idea. But the one thing I would recommend is, I think a lot of people start doing podcasts because they're like, oh, this will be great. We'll just get big streamers on there and then we'll grow because we got big streamers on there. Don't bank on that. Well, actually, one of my biggest pet peeves, it doesn't bother me that much, but like I'll get a handful of emails a week saying, hey, I'm starting a podcast. I want to get you on it. It's like I'd go and look at their Twitch channel and they've done nothing. Like they have no followers. They literally just started a podcast thinking they could get me on it and then take my followers. Like it doesn't work that way. I'll come on your podcast if you've been doing it for a while. It looks professional. You clearly have established a community and you've done your due diligence, and then I'll come on there. But like if you're starting a podcast because you think it's an easy way to grow by getting big people on there, that's not going to do anything for you. DJ Go Gaming, my man, thank you for the $5. I hope my content helps you guys. I really hope it does. I put a lot of time and effort into this, and I give away my alerts and everything for free. Make these videos for free. Yeah, I make a little bit of ad revenue from YouTube, but because I think it's more important to build a community than making a quick buck. Punk Code with $4.99. Any suggestions for streams/shows with content that may not be Twitch friendly? That's I don't know what that means. It sounds like you're trying to make porn. And yeah, don't put that on Twitch. I don't know. Anyway. Black Shy Guy, don't ever change. We love your brutal honesty. You say a lot of things that the streamers won't want to say. It may be discouraging, but don't ever change. I think that's honestly the main reason that this community is so amazing. By the way, I'm looking for a response. Who was it that said that again? Punk Code. I'm looking for Punk Code in chat because that was so vague. I have no idea what you're trying to make. So I have no idea how to help you. But yeah, no, I think what the videos that I've made, the content I've made has really cultivated an incredible community. Just because I've put out a lot of videos that kind of share the garbage that comes with doing this, you know? Like I've talked about the hard things, why it's hard to grow. I've talked about why you can't, if you want to be a streamer, because I get a lot of people who say like, what if I don't want to learn to make YouTube videos? What if all I want to do is stream? I get that question a lot in chat. What if I didn't start streaming because I want to make YouTube videos? All I want to do is stream. By the way, Cohen, thank you for the $2. And Maincroft. Language that would get you kicked off Twitch? The only language that gets you kicked off Twitch is like hateful language. If you're dropping F-bombs and stuff, it doesn't matter. Maincroft, you're awesome. What is the best software for Mac to connect your DSLR camera to the stream and have all those animations? The best way to connect your DSLR to your stream is using a capture card. That's what I use. All my cameras are going through capture cards. But yeah, I get a lot of people that ask that question. Like, what if I don't want to make YouTube videos? What if I just want to stream? Yeah, bummer. That's kind of my answer. Sorry, like it's like someone saying I want to be a doctor. I want to be a doctor. I want to operate on people. I want to save lives, but I don't want to go to school for it. I don't want to go to 12 years of school. Sorry. If you want to be a doctor, you have to go to school. You have to get a degree. And if you want to be a streamer nowadays, with Twitch becoming more and more popular and more and more impossible to grow because it's becoming more saturated. And it's a social media, it's a content creation career. It's a social media career. You have to. And there are always exceptions to the rule. If you're a pro gamer, you don't have to as much. Some of them still do. Even if you don't have to, it's still a good idea. That's really how you're going to create like a solid following. But it's part of the career. It's part of the career. If what you're saying is I don't want to make YouTube videos, all I want to do is stream. What you're saying is I don't want to do the work, all I want to do is play video games. It's not just a video game career anymore. It's not a bad idea to start on Mixer, by the way. Mixer's a terrible place to start. There is a smaller audience there, and that's true. But they have, if you're playing games that have things like Hype Zone or whatever, they do have more tools for you to get discovered. It's really not a bad idea. I'd give it a shot. I mean, explore. I streamed on Mixer for a couple months. I wanted to see what it was about, and I went back to Twitch. How can I be a professional athlete without advertising? Exactly. Murder of Birds, my man, with the $5. How you doing, man? Yeah, we're gonna be jumping over to Twitch in about 15 minutes. We're gonna be making some new alerts. I'll be answering more questions, hanging out with you guys. We'll be in just chatting the whole time. What if you restream on Mixer and YouTube? Oh, let's talk about Restream. Let's talk about Restream. Restream.io. If you're not familiar with Restream, Restream allows you to stream one time on OBS, and it sends your stream to Mixer and to YouTube and to Twitch and to Facebook, so you're streaming on all the platforms at the same time. Don't use it. Don't use Restream. I very vaguely, it's hard, it's just a really hard one to explain. I mentioned it once really quickly in like do's and in my 10 do's and don'ts. And I don't think I did a very good job of it. Honestly, the better reason that I explained it, I explained it a little bit better when I was talking about Twitter in my Twitter video. So let's talk about why you shouldn't use Restream. It's very hard to describe or explain because from a mathematical standpoint, it makes so much sense to use Restream, right? It's so important that you get your name out there in so many different places and for people to find you when you have to focus on discovery in the beginning. So why shouldn't you use Restream? And the honest question is, it's about your brand. By the way, HeroBot, any advice for those struggling to find their brand? We're talking about brand. That's the biggest thing, is it makes you look like you don't know what you're doing. By the way, Punk Code, worried about having guests on whose speech I can't control live. If they say something over the line and I get banned, Twitch stream stripped. The only time I'm gonna ban you is if you bring on someone who says something homophobic or is like, you know, something like hate speech. So I mean, just don't bring on racists and you should be fine. For example, I talked about Twitter in that video. If you tweet something and you put 20 hashtags at the end, right? Like you tweet one sentence, you put 20 hashtags. Sure, a couple people might stumble upon your tweet, right? You might get a couple extra people finding your tweet, but it doesn't matter. Your tweet is, and like from a mathematical standpoint, that's great. Use a bunch of hashtags, get it out there to as many people as possible. But when people see your tweet and see that it's more hashtag than it is actual content, then it just makes you look desperate. You don't know what you're doing. And nobody wants to see that tweet. It's an ugly tweet. By the way, Jason Benson, do these different platforms discourage creators from using other platforms? Every platform wants you to make you their main focus. They understand that being on multiple platforms in general is good for the creator. But yeah, they don't, you know, like Twitch doesn't want you to stream on other platforms. After talking about Restream, I can get into that a little bit on here. Also, Con, my dude, it's not worth saving for that, dude. Thank you so much for the $3, my man. And Serial for real. XLR mic between $200 to $300 range. If you're looking for a mic, get that dynamic mic. Get like the Rodecaster. A good dynamic mic is like $200 to $300, and it'll cut out a lot more of your keyboard and mouse. So get that, get like whichever one it is that a lot of the, or like the Shure SM7B. Shure SM7B is probably one that I'd recommend for that range. And Joseph Wagner with the $20. I want to say thank you for everything you do. It's inspired me to start streaming. I've been having so much fun. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much for the $20. I'm not gonna be able to answer my questions. I can't finish talking about Restream if you guys keep giving me money. I'll finish it, don't worry. We'll finish talking about Restream. Full-time partner on Twitch for a few years. Switched my main game 6 months ago. Lost about 70%. Should I leverage what I have to pick it back up? How should I leverage? Make YouTube videos. And learn from your mistake. Don't have a main game anymore. Make sure your content's about you and not about your game. That's a big thing. Try not to make your stream about a game. But yeah, imagine if every time you tweeted something, this is what Restream is like. Imagine if every time you tweeted something, your tweet was screenshotted and posted to Instagram. And then that same tweet was exported as a 30-second video and uploaded to YouTube. And then an image of that tweet was live streamed to Twitch for 10 minutes. Imagine if every single time you tweeted it did that. Everybody else on every other platform would be so irritated. Because that's not what Twitter content is for. You look like you are desperate for views, that you're just throwing any content anywhere. You don't know what you're doing. Let me throw my tweet on Twitch. Let me throw my tweet on Instagram. Let me just get it in front of as many people as you can. That's not how to grow. Social media is not about getting in front of as many eyeballs as possible. Social media is about understanding the way people think. Social media is about understanding how people are going to respond to certain things. What's going to trigger certain thoughts with certain people. And when you restream to multiple platforms, you have to understand what brand that is you're sending out. You are telling the world, I don't think I'm good enough to grow by devoting myself to a platform. I'm going to split my brand, make my brand a little more ambiguous so no one really understands what I do. Am I a Mixer streamer? Am I a YouTube streamer? Am I a Twitch streamer? I'm going to split my brand so nobody really knows what I do. I'm just kind of this ambiguous thing, just in desperation of getting, of getting in front of more eyeballs, rather than building a solid brand and making a Twitch stream, or deciding on Twitch versus Mixer, or trying them both, seeing which one it is, and then making dedicated YouTube content, and then tweaking that content and posting the videos to Facebook in a way that is catered to Facebook's algorithm. You know, you really need to figure out what each platform wants and make separate content for each platform. Do you think a game of choice is important as people say, or do you think it's irrelevant if you have a large YouTube audience? I'd love to hear. Silos, that's a good question. I think your game choice affects the how entertaining your content is, much more than it affects how many people are going to find you. I don't think you should choose a game based on how many people are playing it or how easy it is to be discovered. I think you should I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. I think picking a game that you have more fun playing, picking a game that your personality matches with really well, is going to make your stream a lot more enticing to watch, and it's going to help you much more. Empty Nest Gaming, I'd like to thank you for your advice. Using your suggestions in part to help me gain my affiliate status in only 26 days. My dude, congrats on the affiliate status. How does this super chat work? Send help, please. I don't know what I'm doing. Colin Baxter, thank you for the $5. Shout out to your Discord surgeons, dude. It sounds like someone was helped in Discord, dude. My surgeons are the absolute goats. But yeah, no, the main point that I'm trying to take, that I want you to take away from this, with things like Restream, is growing on social media is not just about getting in front of as many eyeballs as possible. It's about relating to those people. Because even if you get yourself in front of a lot of eyeballs and people watch you and they go, why am I watching this guy? You're not going to grow. You have to have a solid brand. People have to understand who you are. They have to know why they want to watch you. And if you can do that, even if you're getting in front of half as many people, you're going to grow a lot faster. I mean, get in front of a lot of people. Get in front of as many people as possible, but don't do it at the detriment of your content, is all I'm trying to say. Don't sacrifice your content just to be more viewable. There is a middle area where you can make amazing content and understand the algorithms and how they work, and not sacrifice one or the other. And that's what you need to be doing. And Restream hurts your brand just to get in front. It hurts your content just to get in front of other people. You don't want to do that. I have a pretty big following here. I'm about to start streaming. Should I get an editor to upload weekly highlights or keep making? Gratakos, I wouldn't worry about uploading Twitch content until your Twitch channel is actually like large. Like, I still don't do it. And I stream for about 200 people, 150 to 200 people on Twitch. I mean, once your Twitch channel blows up, yeah, that's a great idea. You should. I wouldn't do highlights. Nobody really cares about highlight reels. I would do, if you're doing something interesting, maybe you have a really unique game, or like, I've seen like not Pokimane, Lily Pichu, for example. She does art streams, and she'll take like she'll do like viewer submissions. By the way, I'll get to all these super chats. She'll do like viewer submissions, and she'll like cut up and take like a 20-minute segment from her video, or maybe a half-hour segment of doing viewer submissions of their artwork and her responses to it, and she'll have an editor cut it down to a much more manageable video. And I think that's better than doing compilations. Zows, thank you for the amazing content. It's helped me a lot. Even may help me make professional alerts that look amazing. Would love to know what you think sometime. Dude, take a clip of it and tweet it at me. I'd love to see it. I see every tweet. I never miss a tweet. Tweet it at me. I'd love to see it, man. Septimus Aiden with $1. Thank you so much, man. TXBK, your advice is invaluable. Thank you for all that you do. Thoughts on taking... Hold on, I'll get to the $100 one in a sec. Thoughts on taking time off and the negative impact it has on growth, etc. as a YouTube streamer. Yeah, there's always a risk to taking time off. You always lose momentum when you take time off. But if you're about to burn out, take a little time off. Take a week off. You know, your viewers will understand if you take a week off. If you go so hard that you burn out and you take like a month or a year off, it's hard to recover from that. Unless you're someone like, who just took a year off and came back. What's her name? Liza Koshy. Then you can do it. But yeah, take little bits off to save your sanity for a little bit. Kelso, will this video remain on YouTube when finished? I will probably take, it's not going to be public on YouTube, but I'll probably take the link and throw it in Discord. Just for you guys to watch later if you want. So it'll be unlisted. It'll still be available to watch, but you'll have to go and grab the link on Discord. So make sure you guys all join the Discord. Zach Jones spent $99.99 just to say nice hair, my dude. What an absolute legend. What a gamer. Dude, thank you so much for the $99, my man. What an absolute goat. Septimus aided my dude with $1. Thank you so much, man. And Flugan, can I send you my stream starting video and get your opinion on it? Yeah, tweet it at me. That's the best place for me to see anything, by the way. If there's something you want me to see, tweet it at me. I see every tweet. And I have all my DMs closed because, you know, there's over 500 people in here. I would get 1 million DMs if I allowed every single DM. So I would miss them all. But yeah, so tweet it at me. Take a clip, tweet it at me. I'd love to see it, man. Brutal Guts. I killed my stream 3 times over by taking months off. Never fully recovered. Yeah. If you're struggling, what an absolute alpha gamer. By the way, in about in 2 to 5 minutes or so, we're going to be jumping over to Twitch. So if you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, make sure you go and follow me on Twitch. When you follow me, by the way, your name will appear. I can't point to it. Will appear down here, right over here. So we'll all see that you're following me on Twitch. Everyone make sure you go follow me on Twitch right now, because I'm going to be jumping over. And like within a minute of turning off this stream, we're going to be live on Twitch. But anyway, the point of this video, and talking about Restream, talking about brands and sponsors and growth, the main point is don't ever sacrifice the quality of your content because you're desperate to get more viewers. Make sure your brand, make sure who you are, what you're about is very clear. Make sure that you're making original content, really carefully curated to those platforms. You know, If you're going to make YouTube content, make YouTube content. Mike, let me show you this real quick. Let me just show you a solid example of good content that only works on one platform. All right. This guy. Have you guys seen this guy's videos?
Oh, hey there, stranger. No, you gonna play me again.
Have you guys seen this guy's stuff?
Growth in my career overall. The people love me. You're probably gonna be a little bit fresher and more fun. You just do what you want. Do what makes you happy. But I still have fun playing you because I like furthering my career. And you know that if you don't play me, say goodbye to all your...
Dude, this guy's Twitter videos are brilliant. They're so funny. And they blow up. Look, this has 729,000 views on Twitter. Because this is a video that is designed for Twitter. It's simple, it's easy to watch. It doesn't look too try hard because it's filmed on a phone. Right? 729,000 views. Oh, I hate that guy. Oh, hold on. I think he's got a link to his YouTube. There we go. Go look at his YouTube. He's got 2.8 thousand subs. And that exact same video. Actually, I don't think that video's on here. No, I don't think he posted that one on here. But look, I mean, he posted, where's the gaming convention one? Let's see if we can find it. I just want to show you, I want to make a point here. Here we go. This video has 115,000 views. This is the most recent one, how to act at a gaming convention. 150,000 views on Twitter. 841 views on YouTube. I probably shouldn't have said I hate that guy. You don't want to say that kind of stuff live. When I was a big Viner, my wife and I we blew up on Vine. That was our big platform, was Vine. And he was growing with us, and I was like, stop. Stop. But yeah, no, because his content is made for Twitter. It doesn't work as well on YouTube. These aren't solid YouTube videos, but they're amazing Twitter videos. My videos do much better on YouTube than they do on Twitch because I'm shooting it with a fancy camera, and it's got you know, alerts, and it's got animations in it and all the things that really make a solid YouTube video. They don't work as well on Twitter. So recognize that you can't just take the same content and throw it up everywhere. You have to make it for the platform. And that's why you don't use Restream, because the same content on Twitch doesn't do as well on other platforms. And the other reason that I talked about it. Anyway, guys, in about 2 minutes, I'm shutting this down. Recognize this is no way me bashing Lance. His Twitter videos are fantastic. I'm just making a point that something can get 100 or 1,000 times as many views on one platform as it will on another. You got to cater your content to that platform. New to streaming, tech question. I use a MacBook Pro and I'm having trouble with the chat overlay suggestions. Oh, by the way, I missed Septimus. Septimus dropped $2 and said PS4 streamers that can't afford a capture card. There are ways to get your PS4 over to your PC. There's like a PS4 app or something, and you can capture it in OBS. So that's one way. Or you can stream just directly from your PS4. But if you want, I mean, that's one thing that you're going to have to save up for. If you want a solid stream, if you want to be raising the bar and sticking with other streamers, you're going to need to make sure you're you're keeping high quality content, and you're probably going to need to eventually get a capture card. But for now, oh, it's called the Sony app. Yeah. Remote play. There we go. You guys have got it. Remote play. It's not amazing. It's not going to be super smooth. It's not going to be the best experience, but it's a good way to start. I use a MacBook Pro and having trouble with chat overlay. Question, suggestions. Do I need Boot Camp and Windows? You can do chat overlay using Stream Elements. You can do it right in there. I used to stream from a MacBook Pro, and I actually installed Windows on it using Boot Camp. because I couldn't use my capture card with OBS. So you are going to have more options if you do that. Do we have the music going? There we go. I forgot I'm streaming. I only have 1.5 years to go full time. Risk not stream. Dude, good luck with that, man. Good luck with going full time on that. All right. You guys have 2 more minutes to follow me on Twitch. I'm jumping over there. I'm streaming on Twitch. I'm going to be shutting this down in about 2 minutes and jumping over to Twitch. So make sure you guys give me that follow and jump on over there. We're going to be animating a brand new sub gift alert. You guys want to see what my sub gift alerts look like right now? We made this one during the last 24-hour stream. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where's the gifted sub? Here we go. This is it. Dude, I'm so stoked about it. It looks so freaking good. It's so good. I'm so happy with it. So we're going to be making a new one of those today for when someone gifts a group of subs. Reclusive Fox just subscribed on Twitch. What a gentleman. I use a full-on streaming PC to stream my PS4. You need one to keep up. Yeah, that is something you'll eventually have to invest in, but take your time. I only have my Elgato because my sub donated it. Oh, what a madman. Dude, that's how I got my Go XLR. Someone donated $350 for me to get a Go XLR because they wanted me to make a video on it. So I named it after him. His name was G6 Skipper, so it's called my G6LR. Do you think podcasts are an exception to re-uploads? Yeah, I think you could stream, you could do podcasts on Twitch, and then you could cut like segments of it, kind of like what's his name? Joe Rogan? Like Joe Rogan has a podcast, and then he'll do a 2-hour podcast and he'll cut 10-minute clips out of it and upload those to Twitch or upload those to YouTube. That's what you should do. No, Twitter videos don't make money. All right. H3 does the same thing. All right, guys. I'm shutting this down. I'll be live on Twitch in a matter of minutes. All right. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't followed me, make sure you do. Links in the description below. Thank you guys for being here. This is an amazing stream. This is an absolutely insane. So if I missed some of your questions, feel free to jump over to Twitch. I'm probably going to be streaming from the ground because I messed up my back, and sitting in this chair is really hurting my back. So I'll see you guys there. All right, I'm shutting this down. I will see you guys in like 2 minutes over on Twitch. All right. Peace. See you then.